Hello, and welcome to my presentation about my Power BI resume. My name is Alex Popoff, and I'm happy to share with you my experiences with this powerful tool for data visualization. I recently graduated from Full Sail University in 2022 with a bachelor's degree in digital marketing, and am currently pursuing a master's degree in business intelligence with an expected graduation date of 2023. Part of this degree program calls for us to create a resume in a software BI tool known as Microsoft Power BI. So when I set out to create my resume using Power BI, I found it to be quite challenging. Although I've used this tool and have some experience doing similar tasks with it, I've never created a resume. So let's take a look at what I built now. Here you can see my resume turned out all right. I did have some hurdles to overcome. But the important thing is I was able to publish this from the Power BI desktop to the Power BI web app. And from the web app, I was able to optimize it for mobile view. And I was also able to export it to PowerPoint, as you can see here. And this data is actually live. So, excuse me, when I look to the left here, we can see that if I click on a company, it'll show skills associated with it and a review of when I worked there. If we look at Full Sail, it'll show grades. If we look at Green Thumb Industries, it'll show I got Employee of the Month. And you can see that it's living. Another feature of it is that you can click over here where it says year, and it's going to go through and show you chronologic history of my work experiences. You can also do things like come over here and click on software. It should show you a logo of the software or coding language and the skill that I rank myself. And it'll show more than one skill if there's more than one skill associated as well. So moving forward, we also have this link to my LinkedIn and to my portfolio skills, pardon me. We've got a skills section over here, but we also have certifications, and we've got a year slicer that works similar to the year setting up over there. But moving forward, here's how the experience went for me. So you can see the resume turned out all right, but I did have some issues using the instructions. The instructions provided a template dashboard, but the other students and I all ran into issues with it. And some of the DAX functions that they provided didn't work. For example, the date equals calendar function is missing some quotations around the date, and it does not work without them. So if we were to copy and paste it or follow the instructions exactly, it wouldn't work. It initially gave me dates from 1890s till present each day. Additionally, they refer to changing some of the settings that no longer exist in Power BI due to recent updates. So despite these obstacles, I remained committed to the task, and I found the information online. You can see in the sources I reference a Microsoft guide that covers DAX. Also worked with two other students on this and helped them figure out how to get some of the relationships between the different tables and just explain the different areas of Power BI. Some of my classmates weren't aware that of what DAX is or where it is or where the formula bar was, so we had to start there. So moving forward, let's see, we want to cover the areas that I changed. So I made minor changes to the colors. I did a conditional formatting for the colors here, where the lower the number, it would be kind of a lighter green, and then the more experienced towards a darker blue. 10 would be a darker blue, and 0 would be a light green. Another thing I did, like I mentioned earlier, I did add this year section so that you could sort by year. I found that the option that they gave up there didn't really allow people. You could pause it, but I found that this was just a better way to highlight what someone did each year, and that was how I wanted to represent it. I also added skills from education over here in the bottom left. There was blank space, and I wanted to make use of it. I couldn't find a better use. I did mess with some visualizations and charts to see if that would work, but I found that was the best. So the final slide is just the references, and with that, if you have any questions, please contact me through email or reference a report. Thank you for your time and interest in this resume and report.